Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now,
He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Drogba. Lampard. Here's a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
searching pass he's played there. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Benfica finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Lampard is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
Benfica really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Calafiori. Nedved. Lampard played out to the left flank. And it's Neymar. Now it's Kubo.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ambitious ball here. Brilliantly cut out.
Lampard gets rid without sophistication.
Played out wide.
Gullit!
Gullit. Kubo. And he was quick to react.
And here's Gullit. Over to the left.
Neymar.
A player who needs no introduction. Lampard. He's having a hit! So, what can they make of this?
Calafiori.
Pirlo. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. Gullit.
Played for Lampard.
Oh, well measured.
And this is Neymar.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Gullit. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
That's a lovely, delicate pass.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Nedved. Tries to pass it through. He's picked his way through.
And it's hit the woodwork and out! The message is clear, none shall pass.
Gullit.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Drogba.
Good take. It's Drogba! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Benfica with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cross to the back post. That's a decent clearance. Now this got a chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Wriggles his way through. And he's being shifted off it. Pirlo. Now it's Hullet. And it's Pirlo. Pirlo driving forwards. Lovely ball and a real... He's had a shot! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Neymar. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Pirlo. Now it's Nedved. Vieira.
Well, they can break here.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there.
Tries a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Thuram. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Nedved. And that has been slung wide. Calafiori, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Played into space.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Kubo providing an outlet on that flank. And out it comes again. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Hullet. And this is Pirlo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's having a shot!
Benfica really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Decent chance!
taken with style. There seemed no way back, but they are level. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Drogba.
Benfica grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect.
Can he finish?
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Uma substituição.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Oh, look at the space.
And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Arsenal take the lead.
And he's had a hit! So close to drawing level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Luis Suarez. Messi being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Shapes to shoot!
It's loose now.
Shoots! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And now he has two.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 10. Número 8.
Ferdinand.
Lampard. Vão dar os
Oh,
seus
can he get onto this?
Número 18.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Número 4.
Now it's Rooney. Now it's Bale.
Substituição.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Foram indicados 4
Scholes.
minutos de compensação.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had it taken off him. And it's Messi. Scholes. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Yellow or red? It is red. Benfica are down to 10 men. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Lovely, now then. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.